jacket, not even 300 yards in. It's a powerful line you got there. Like a little bug. I can't tell. Acts like a little bug, but I don't see much for a rack. She maybe bedded down up there. Kind of looks like it. We drove an hour to get here. Wasn't sure how this would look. Knew there were some trails on the map, and it looks better than I thought it would. The problem is I don't know if there's any hanging trees. We're gonna have to scout our way out of here to see if there is. But I think there's gonna be a lot of deer around, so a lot of habitat for deer, and there's a lot of food around. We saw a lot of trails on the way in, so we're looking at a doe over here. It looks like she might be locked down, but I don't see the buck yet. We ended up on the ground. Not my favorite situation. Super calm, super still. So we're just gonna try to be the same way here for a little bit and see if anything walks by us. Please be a buck there. She's running. So fat. Took a chance, but I don't think it paid off.
Terrible hunt. We're gonna go find a pheasant, drown our fears in beautiful feathers.
Ooh, got some cashews.
Looks like some deer might be allergic.
We got the peanut butter. There's two. What is it?
That's pretty cool. Let's go see if we can find that one that I hit in the trees over there.
Ringneck Eurasian collared dove. They're invasive species, and they are year-round hunted or huntable in Colorado. Set it up there. Yeah.
the mourning dove. Really pretty too. There's one more. Fell into the trees over here. I hate him, but that's pretty cool. Like, just to think you can be driving around and like on X, find some public, see some dove, and hop out and shoot them. Like, it's just a cool concept that hasn't been around that long. That you can just be looking at your map, driving around, finding little pieces of public, and if there's dove there, just hop out and shoot them. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go back into where we were yesterday. We sat all day. It's windy again today, which I don't think the weatherman thought that was gonna happen, but I'm not sure he's got anything right now. He, she, whoever it is. Anyway, it's a long walk to get up in there. And we're gonna basically bank that the deer are doing the same thing they did yesterday. We're gonna bank on that fact, or hope that that's a fact. And if it's not, and they do something different because the wind is out of a different direction, then we might just blow this whole thing out. But if they do what they did yesterday, I think these are going to be key to our success tonight. These are milkweeds, and we're going to be testing the wind, and we're going to try to make this wind a just off wind, as they say, and give ourselves a chance to kill a big deer. But last night we had bucks around, and we saw a pattern. So if we can capitalize on that pattern tonight, there's a good chance we're coming out with a buck. Every day that we get closer to leaving Colorado, my standards go down. So who knows what we're going to shoot tonight, but I think we're going to shoot something.
It's pretty light and variable in here, eh?
A bit LV here.
That's good. Boy, I'm not surprised. But looking at where we sat last night, in relation to where the deer were, so that we know likely where they came out, so we can be set up on the upwind side of where they came out, because we're going to be cutting it close. Situation, but better than most of the time you're rattling from the ground. Or if I just waited out here and hope that that buck does what all the bucks did last night, which is come around right out here. The only issue is my closest shot is 40 right here. If he comes over and does something like what some of the bucks did or deer did last night, we could have a 20 or 30 yard shot here. That would be nice, but I can't really bank on the fact that he's going to do that, especially before it's too dark. So I don't really know what to do. I got to keep thinking about it and try to figure something out. Got me a couple of things pinpointed through the binos that I think I can hide in the shadows and maybe get a shot off the ground. I'm just going to hope the deer comes pretty much straight to Eric. We're going to use some hand signals and give it a shot.
right. Y'all have fun with your filet mignon.
All right, we'll see you, man.
See you.
Bye. Oh, I need some clothes on.
You want to wrap it up?
Oh yeah, so close call tonight. I think we might have seen that buck actually when I got back in the stand. He was like 70 yards. I think it was him, but I didn't get a great look through the binos. He was towards the sun too. But we're squeezing in on him. We're learning a lot about this property, and I think we're figuring it out. We got a decent wind tomorrow. We're going to jump up in there, and I kind of think also if we'd have been here or been in that spot in October when we came last, I knew we needed to push in further, and we just didn't. It's a long way. It was hot, but we might have had a chance in October. So kind of bummer on that, but we're learning, we're working hard, getting fed well, and then we're gonna go kill a deer in the morning. He might be a not so big buck, but we're gonna try to shoot something.